All right. Welcome to the Latitude Ranch Huntcast. I'm Buddy Feeney. Today I will be reviewing the Osprey Lean Assent Alpha climbing platform. If you checked out any of my videos before, especially the one from last year, I was talking about no stick saddle hunting using the modified Lone Wolf Climber seat. Okay, I'm not going to get into that in this video. I have a whole video on it and explain this, but this is a great system. I started with it last year, fell in love with the no stick method after just not being satisfied with sticks. I don't care how efficient I got with them. It always came down to, well, I don't mind this. Right, I hear that all the time. Well, I don't mind the extra weight. I don't mind the extra time. Well, I do mind the extra weight, and I definitely mind the extra time, okay? I think that's one of the hangups with stick climbing saddle hunters is the fact that they have spent so much time and energy and effort and mental thought on trying to get good at it. And the guys that are good at it are really good at it. They can kind of go step by step seamlessly and get up there. But for me, it still takes too much time. I don't care how good you are with them. By the time that you get up in your set, I'm already I'm already halfway through Pornhub, or I'm already drinking my coffee. I'm already good to go. And by the time that you get to the ground and you're packed up and you're headed towards the truck, I'm already home, halfway home, or I'm waiting on you. It's just that fast. It's efficient because I can move. I can move longer because I'm carrying less weight. It's less equipment, okay? So I'm gonna be more quiet. It is easier, so I'm gonna be there's gonna be less physical exertion, which is gonna make sweat and sound and smell. And time. Time is important, it just is. I don't get it. So as for this system here, the no stick climbing method, people always say the same. They always say the same couple of things, but it's always, well, that works good on a tree with no limbs. Well, this is just as good, if not faster, when there's limbs on the tree. It just takes a little bit of work, but once you get it, it's very easy and it's very seamless. Why would you not just use a climber? Well, because climbers are bulky and they're heavy. The lightest climber that I have is a Summit Viper, and it's like 17 pounds. It's not bad, and it's not made to pack in and out. You can carry it on your back, and you can get all types of straps for it to make it a little more comfortable, but it's still bulky, and it works good if you're trying to mimic private land hunting. Private land hunting, they usually stand there, you just walk to it, you climb up in it, you turn the heat on, get your coffee, and you chill. Public lands, you can't do that, okay? So this Summit Viper or a climbing tree stand pretty much mimics private land hunting on public land. You're not walking that far. You know where you're going. You can get up, you can get set, and you can be comfortable. But for actual adventure, I don't even know what to call it, actual walking in, freestyling, just going off topographical maps, you've got to walk. You don't know where you're going. You don't know if you're going to walk 100 yards or 2 miles. Saddle hunting is the answer to that. And this just makes it more efficient. It makes less equipment, it makes less weight, and it cuts the time over half, okay? So that's enough, that's all I'll say about that. But, so this was the Lone Wolf. I did a video on that. A lot of people already know about that system. What I have, and I think only 3 companies this year have come out with actual climbing platforms that hit the market. Panther platforms, I've already ordered one of those. This is the Osprey Outdoors Lean Alpha Assent. And then there's another one that uses end steel rope. I can't remember, broadside maybe. Not really my cup of tea. Looks like a great platform. It looks like it's pretty versatile. You can use it as a platform with sticks, or you can use it to climb. So there you go. So this one here, I don't know the exact weight. Like I said, I'm not a representative of the company. I'm just a guy who enjoys innovative ideas and hunting. I wouldn't even say I enjoy hunting. I'm obsessed with hunting. My whole life revolves around it. Anyway, so this thing probably weighs about 5 pounds as it is right now, okay? And this is how it folds up. Now you hear all this clanging around because I don't have these secure. It is actually smaller than the Lone Wolf platform, which I like. Small is good. Still big enough to be a nice size platform. So there you go. And it packs. I use the XOP Striker pack, and I hope the lighting is okay in here. You can see all that. I can strap it right to that. So that's it. I'm wearing my saddle. I'm carrying this bag with all my goodies. Maybe I'm carrying 20 pounds total. So, all right, so when you get to the tree with this thing, it's just a flat platform. Of course, you put your legs up, okay? Your, I don't even know what they're called. Tree strap arms. And then, of course, you'll hook. And I carry this without it being attached. I kind of roll it up, lay it on top, secure it. But you would secure this, just like you would your summit climber. Hook it to the tree, and now you've got a climbing platform, period. One of the things that I do to prevent having to adjust this thing going up is I try to put it at a slight angle like you would your summit, but I put it a little higher up, and then I run a 3-step aider so I can get up into it. That way, I just, because the bottom of the tree is always bigger, and you don't want to end up at an angle like this. So I'll go up, I'll use my aider, and then I'll get it flat, and then I'm usually good to go. I never go higher than 18, 20 feet, and sometimes I even go lower than that. Just all depends on where I'm gonna get the best cover. Once you got that thing strapped to the tree, it's got this cam post, okay? And nice little feature here, you see how the cleat lays that way. When you get up to the tree, you pull up on it, it's a little spring loaded, and turn it, and now it's ready to go. And then you just lift that up, boom. Then you got your Versa button here, you put your strap on there, tighten it up, and then you just lift up. And with these, a little bit easier. You used to have to, with my other platforms, I'd stand on the top, push it down, use my foot to pull this up, and then cam it down. But with these climbing platforms, you can just, because your feet are attached to the platform in these straps, which I really like these on this. You just kind of lift it up, push down, and it cams in. They put a button on here. It's like a little eyelet, what do you call a circle hook or an eye hook for your ring of steps. If you still want to run a ring of steps, which I will. I really like the ring of steps. Or if I just carry one stick with me, maybe I like to put a step on the other side of the tree. That way, when I go sideways, I've got something for my feet. It's just something that I like doing, and I will carry the extra pound of ring of steps because mine are metal and they're heavy. I will get some plastic ones, but once this thing is secure, you're good to go. It's just like any other platform at this point. And I know there's some complaints, and I complained about it at first with the Lone Wolf, is this will kind of get in your way, but you quickly learn, like muscle memory, to step over it. And that's why I like, and I suggest having a step, either with a ring of steps, which helps it secure. And you can put like 2 or 3 of them, or carry a small modified, like cut your stick, and maybe you can modify it, or get one of those plastic ones that's real light, and you can put it right behind it, and you're getting around the tree. I did test this out yesterday, just in a friend's backyard. There was a little function we had with our hunt club, and there was some people there just demonstrating how they do it. And me, I'm just trying to convert all the stick guys, but they put so much time and effort into learning how to do that and master it. They're hesitant, but they'll get there once they see the how much sense this makes. Once you're at height. So the one thing I don't like about this system already, and I haven't even tested it, and I'm sure with a few repetitions and tries, I'll figure out the best, most efficient way to do it, and then it'll be like clockwork. But right away, I don't like this cable. I didn't like them on the Summit. I don't like having to play with it, especially when you're hanging off to the side of it. Maybe you're 15, 20 feet off the ground. Now, you're hanging, especially if you use a rappel device. You can do it with a regular tether too, but I use a rappel device. Now I have to pop this pin out, and I hate these pins. I may try to find some with a little button so I can just slide them in and out, and that might make the new pins, the one with a little push button and a little tits on it that go in that you can slide in and out, that might make all the difference in the world. But that locks the cable in there. So if you're gonna go over a branch, you're swinging off to the side, you gotta pop that out, you gotta play with this, you gotta take it off, go over your branch and put it back in, and then pop these pins in, okay? So really, it's the pins that I don't like. I love the arms. The cable actually does work really good, because especially on pine trees, like here in the Southeast, where I hunt, it's mainly pine trees that we're hunting. So it is a great system. So, I am going to go out today and I am going to demonstrate it because I'm going to set up my whole rig. This year I am going straight with the Mad Rock system, and I have been a fan of the JRB channel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but if you're not, I think it's called JRB Climbing or JRB Hunting. This year I'm going to utilize this. So I would like to figure out how to strap my bow to my pack so I can just be hands-free with my walking stick. What this is a walking stick, but what it'll actually do, and I'll demonstrate it, but if you're familiar with rappel rope climbing, you know, especially if you watch the videos, the guys, and it's perfectly good to do it. I mean, I've done it all last year. You just lift the rope, you cinch up your cinch up your tether, and you climb your feet, and it's like a climber. With this sucker here, I'm gonna put my carabiner or my ring, I'm gonna put it on my rope, and I'm gonna run this thing up the tree. This is an 8-foot telescoping painter's pole. I am 6 feet tall, so you figure if my hands are up 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm getting about 16 feet right off the jump. I'm gonna cinch that thing in there and just leave it hanging. Did not invent this, got it from JRB. He calls it the Maverick stick. So utilizing a JRB cinch and a telescoping pole, I'll be 16 feet. And then once I get my platform to the tree, I'm just going up, going up, going up, going up. Hit a branch, taking it off. I don't have to worry about moving that rope up every time. And of course, if you know the Mad Rock system, when you come down, you tilt your toes to the ground, that platform will go like this, and then you pull that lever slowly, easy, however you want to do it, and you just take the elevator all the way down, you hit the ground, you pack all this up, you head to the truck. By the time I'm packed up and walking away, if you're a stick climber, you're probably still on your second stick. So there you go. I'll do another video when I'm out in the woods and show you how all of this works. But this is the Lean Assent Alpha by Osprey. I think altogether, I think it weighs about 5.4 pounds. Packability is awesome. And if you don't want to pack it like I do, since these guys are, they're French, the owners of the company, once you got all this stowed away, you've got this, you can always carry it Louis Vuitton style. So if you just got your saddle on, you're going for a quick hunt, you're carrying your bow, you can just carry it just like this. Because, you know, if you got the right pouches, you can put everything you need inside those pouches. Me, I sit for a long time, so I got to have my coffee, I got to have my Copenhagen, I got to have my water, I got to have my lickies and chewies, because I'm going to be up there for hours. But on a quick hunt, if I know I'm only going at sundown, I'm only going to be up there for about 2 hours, you know, water bottle on my my saddle, I'll probably just carry it in like that. If I know where I'm going, you know, I got about 5 or 6 different spots here on Fort Bragg that I hunt. So if I know where I'm going, you know, this is definitely an option. Then you don't have to worry about packing it. And when it's time to go, especially when it's dark, because the boogeyman be out in them woods and I'm trying to get out of that dark ass woods as quick as possible, I might just put my backpack on, carry my bow, and go on out. So, all right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to make a comment or to message me. I don't have 1 million subscribers, so we can talk about it. And if you're interested in this system at all and you need more information on it, I'll tell you how to get one. If you don't already know, you could just go to Osprey Outdoors and find them. Good guys. I will tell you this real quick without keeping everybody's time. I know I'm at 13 minutes. They actually sent me this as a demo. I'm supposed to send it back to them. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy it because it's great. I do have the Panther coming, and I just like to have options, man. You know, and the first time somebody actually uses this, one of these guys that's like, oh, why wouldn't you just use a climber? And well, I think I've already covered that. You don't use a climber because the damn thing's bulky, heavy, and you know, yeah. So I use my climber. I do. I still use my climber, and I still keep my sticks, because maybe there's one of those fat oak trees that, you know, branches out at 10 feet off the ground. You just need to get up into it. I'll carry a stick for that. But to be the most versatile for long sits, long walks, freestyling, less weight, less energy exerted, quicker from the truck to the perch, and from the perch to the truck, these systems are key. And I honestly don't think that this thing could be designed any better for me, because it's compact. I mean, sure, there's things you could do with the platform itself, you know, X's, maybe some foot angled footrest like the Cruiser Seeker. Panther has a circle in the middle for like your feet and leaning, cocking off of it. The platform itself can be innovated. What I like about the Panther, I'll wait till I get the Panther to talk about it, but as a platform, this is like one and done, man. So it's great. Oh, I can't wait to get to the woods and try it out today. See you later.